I started in education teaching in Deschler, Ohio in '66. Then I taught in Colorado and in Gallion, and then at Anthony Wayne. My first work with the Perrysburg schools has been on levies. Everybody works on levies. I ran for school board in 2001, and this will be my 16th year on the board.
She was the seasoned veteran, even though she was new on the school board, so she brought a perspective that some of us didn't have.
Her compassion, her focus on the student and what's best for students has always been her guiding principles.
Her tour of duty, so to speak, she's been involved in every aspect of the game in 16 years.
Without her being there as a board member to advocate for our district, we would not have the things that we have today.
She's not only on the board, but she's volunteering. She's very active in all of our campaigns. When we have a levy, she's knocking on doors and talking about schools, and she's talking about them everywhere.
One time I was standing out in the rain, and we had failed this levy miserably in the spring. It's now November, this is last chance. Huge cuts are going to happen if it doesn't pass. And I'm standing out with my umbrella with a sign that says vote for schools. And I get home after the polls close and my phone rings and this gentleman said, you know, I was just going to go home. I wasn't going to vote. But I saw you standing there and I thought, if she's standing there in the sleety rain, this must be important. He said, so I turned around and went and voted.
Gretchen is a huge part of the Perrysburg Schools Foundation and was extremely supportive of our efforts to get a girls' STEM club started here at the junior high. STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics, and we're specifically focusing on girls because they're underrepresented in those fields. When it had to be approved by our school board, Gretchen was the big cheerleader for us that said this is something we definitely should be doing.
It was something that we felt was needed in the junior high. We had room for it. We had a great teacher for it.
I like going to STEM because I really have fun here and I love learning about space and how we girls can do things these days just as well as boys can.
So it's an exciting field for Perrysburg to enter and to inspire our girls.
Gretchen is Perrysburg Schools. She's a champion for students, a champion for staff.
She's someone who is not just an encourager, but our nurturer. She makes our ideas better.
And Gretchen's been part of that growth and part of the change that's been made at Perrysburg.
When you look at when Gretchen came on the board and where the district was then and where it is today, from top to bottom, I think we are in a far greater place.
I can't think of a better person who's more deserving of an award like this. It just really exemplifies who Gretchen Downs is.
There are many times when people are on your back, they're complaining, but then there are wonderful times. Graduation is a wonderful experience. And you've fought for these kids for 12 years, and here they are graduating. It makes the whole job worthwhile. That's the key. When you see these kids, these bright young people graduating, and you say, it's worth it.